So the Apple AirPods have been out for a little over a year now. A lot of people have bought them. There's people who love them. There's people who hate them. But most of the people who have tried them say they are actually really good. So a couple of months ago, I decided to pick a pair of Apple AirPods up to see what all the hype was about. And they are now my favorite pair of Bluetooth headphones. What is up, guys? My name is Benji and this is my Apple AirPods review. Let's jump into it. Now let's kick this review off by talking about the design. These things come in a tiny carrying case that charges the AirPods while they are inside it. The case is made out of a white plastic, so it will scratch very easily. In fact, mine has a fair amount of scratches on it, so I do recommend a case or a skin. So I'll leave links to some good ones in the description below. The case has a lightning port on the bottom to charge the case and the AirPods up. It has a small button on the back so you can pair it to devices that don't support that quick pairing with the W1 chip. The case opens and closes magnetically, which is very satisfying. In fact, who needs a fidget spinner when you have AirPods? This was unscripted. The case opens up and in there are the two AirPods that are continuously charging when they are in the case. There's an LED indicator in there to let you know when they are charging and stuff. The AirPods fit in the case magnetically, so there's no way of them falling out, which is pretty good. The AirPods themselves do look a little weird in the ears. You will for sure get a few weird looks wearing them in public. It's probably because they do look like toothbrushes, and also the dental floss case doesn't really help. The AirPods basically have the same design as the Apple AirPods minus the cable. Unlike most Bluetooth earbuds on the market, the AirPods don't have a wire connecting the two buds, which in my opinion is very good. So they won't fall out of your ears as much because they don't have that cable weighing the earbuds down. The AirPods are very simple and easy to use. Every time you want to use them, you just hold the AirPods next to the phone, open the case, wait for the pop-up on your phone, then you take the AirPods out of the case, put them in your ears, and you're good to go. The awesome thing is that once you pair it to your phone, it will automatically pair to all of your other iCloud devices. So if you're using your phone to listen to music and you move on to your Mac, all you have to do is open the Bluetooth settings on your Mac and connect it to your AirPods from there without having to pair them to your Mac. So switching from one device to the other is really simple to do. You can control the music straight from the AirPods by double tapping on the side of each AirPod. You can customize what each AirPod does. I have mine set to double tap on the right AirPod will skip track, and double tap on the left AirPod will go to the previous track. But you can set the double tap to trigger Siri, play, pause, and of course skipping tracks and stuff like that. You can also turn on a feature that whenever you take one or both AirPods out of your ears, it will stop playback, which is super cool. So if you're listening to music and somebody comes and talks to you, you can take one of the AirPods out and it will pause the music so you can hear what the person is saying. Then you can put the AirPod back in your ear and the music will continue playing, which honestly is pretty cool. The AirPods work pretty much with any Bluetooth-enabled device. It does work better with Apple devices running iOS 10 or over though. Overall, the AirPods are definitely one of the easiest to use Bluetooth headphones I have tried, and that is one of the reasons I really like them. Now, audio quality is kind of a thing that the AirPods aren't really good with. At least, that's what many people say. They do sound quite good in my opinion, and they definitely sound better than other wireless earbuds I have tried, like the Jaybird X3s for example. They do get loud enough and deliver pretty good sound. Of course, audiophiles will say otherwise. The whole reason for AirPods is the ease of use, not outstanding audio quality. Hate me all you want, but in my opinion, the sound quality on the AirPods is great for a pair of fully wireless earbuds. So battery life on the AirPods is actually really good. Each earbud has its own battery and the case has a battery as well. The case itself has a 24-hour battery life and the AirPods themselves have a 5-hour battery life on a full charge. But if you do run out of battery while listening to music, you can chuck them in the case for a few minutes and they should keep you going for a few more hours. In fact, they fully charge in around 30 minutes, which is quite good. The case charges quite quickly via lightning as well. I'm not sure the exact specifications on how quickly that charges on itself. In my experience, I can go a week without charging the case and use the AirPods a bit throughout the week, which is really good. For a pair of truly wireless earbuds, the battery on the AirPods is actually very good. Being fully wireless, the AirPods are super lightweight. In fact, they're so light that sometimes I forget they're in my ears while I'm using them, which is really good. They fit in my ears perfectly, and I have not had them fall out of my ears once. Of course, the AirPods won't fit everybody, and if they don't fit in your ears, but you still want them, you can always pick up a pair of rubber ear tips for your AirPods, like these ear tips from Spigen. I'll link these in the description below if you want to pick them up. You can get the AirPods straight from Apple for $160 in the US and £160 here in the UK. So yes, they are a little expensive, but in comparison to, for example, the Pixel Buds, there isn't really a difference in price at all. Overall, are the Apple AirPods actually worth the £160? If you own Apple devices already and you want to pick up a pair of wireless earbuds, then I'd say go for it. The Apple AirPods will not disappoint you. They're super easy to use, they are super portable, and of course the audio quality isn't the best, but if you're willing to trade that in for portability and battery and all of the other good features the Apple AirPods have, then I'd say go for it. I have owned and used the Apple AirPods pretty much every single day since the day I got them, and the more I use them, the more I like them, and right now I wouldn't switch to any other Bluetooth headphones just because how good these are. I highly recommend them, and as I said before, if you're alright with the audio quality, for $160 and £160, the Apple AirPods are the way to go. And guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you found it useful, let me know by leaving a thumbs up down below. And if you have any other questions about the Apple AirPods, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you are picking up a pair of AirPods, let me know by voting up in the cards somewhere here on the screen. And if you are new around here and you haven't already, smash that subscribe button down below and click the bell icon next to it so then you'll be notified every time I upload a video. You can get to my videos early and you won't miss an upload. But for now guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Benji and I'll catch you guys in my next video.